Good morning, Operations Manager Stewart, Kreltszheim, CFA District 23. Welcome to October 2012's edition of our YouTube report. Firstly, as we move into the fire danger period for 2012-13, we've got a number of documents coming out from the Bureau, in specifically a fire note on the weather. It talks about in Victoria that over the last 12 months we've had higher than average rainfalls over the east of Victoria, and consequently the ground is very saturated. So it's a little bit hard to predict this early how the fire season is going to pan out. But there is expectation, obviously, of warmer and dry conditions over upcoming months and throughout the spring, and that gives us ideal conditions for grass growth in our areas, especially down through the King Valley and up through Benalla and the top end of our region. Victorian fire agencies are concerned that this year's early fire potential assessment, as average, may result in complacency among Victorians. Now, we must remember that average for our part of the world means average in one of the three most fire-prone areas of the world. So us with the Mediterranean Basin and southern California, and of course southeast Victoria, are the three most fire-prone areas in the world. So the expectation for, obviously, captains and brigade management teams and groups in their preparedness is to start now. I mean, we're into the second week of October as it is now. I'd expect all brigades to be planning to meet in October and early November to ensure they've got their truck rosters out, and a method of ensuring that there is some pre-summer meeting and some pre-summer training, and just get those cobwebs out. Start the pumping exercises, get into your group exercises, get into your brigade training. Now, one of the most important things that CFA has put out recently is this document, or this poster, which says who can train and assess. There's been a bit of a fallacy over the years that we have to have instructors delivering all our training. Now, that is incorrect. Any person can train, and in our brigades, that has been the fundamental backbone of skills acquisition and maintenance over the years. So anyone can train, volunteers can train volunteers, in particular skills maintenance, one-on-one practice, crew and team practice, just familiarisation sessions, awareness sessions, and on-the-job coaching. Now, if we need to go to the assessment phase, that's where we bring in both our volunteer and staff assessors, and we've got a number of them sprinkled across the district, as I said, volunteer and staff. So this train and assess poster is in all our group headquarters, and if you need a copy or some information, it's on the web, or we can send you out some details. There's been a number of staff movements over recent times. Now, as Paul Horton comes off the mountain after spending the winter at Mount Buller, really doing some great work with the Resort Management Board, the lift company, and the local brigades in the Mansfield area, he will move back into his Mansfield and Benalla catchment with Zigrid Collins, the Basso. We welcome Craig Hearson back into the patch as a Basso, and he'll be working with Ashley Mills and Stewart Walker. So predominantly Ashley will be doing the Wangaratta Fire Station, Specialist Rescue and the Moyu group, and Stewart Walker will be concentrating on some of the district responsibilities, aircraft, our ICCs, etc., and working in the Wangaratta group. So really exciting team. We're at full strength and looking forward to pushing into the summer. I'll be on leave as of Friday, so that's about the 12th of October, and really I'll be out of the loop predominantly for the next 5 weeks. So a couple of weeks doing some project work, a couple of weeks over in PNG, and then some leave moving into the fire season. We've had a number of tanker accidents across the freeway. Now, someone quoted to me the other day is 15 tanker rollovers in Hume in 7 weeks. Obviously, we've pushed that back into Victoria Police, Vic Roads, and WorkSafe as a significant issue for us. Now, what does that mean for us? Number one, my greatest concern is safety of our people on the major arterials, including the Hume Freeway in particular. I've seen accidents by the road, as you have, and we've seen police cars or fire engines or ambulances by the road, and cars and trucks going by at 110 kilometres an hour without a blink of an eyelid. So please, when you're working in that environment, make sure you're highly visible, that you're protected by your appliances, and if you need to stop traffic, please do so. But certainly keep an eye out, and the importance of a safety officer in those environments is absolutely critical. The other thing, if you want to get out of there quickly, form your EMT, your emergency management team. What does that mean? Get the local copper, the local AMBO, the local SES, EPA, whatever, quickly get together, your heads together, have a bit of a chat about how you're going to do business, and I guarantee you that will help streamflow the operation. Pod training at Wangaratta, so the specialist rescue pod between staff and volunteers, is ticking along nicely, a little bit slower than expected, but it is a highly specialised field. So to those people involved in that, fantastic effort. We had an amazing opening of the Wangaratta Fire Station, and all credit to Ashley, the brigade management team at Wangaratta, and all the staff and volunteers there. It was just a sensational day full of fireworks, etc. A fantastic march from the old station to the new station, and a great day. So congratulations to all, and if anyone in our districts wants to see a showcase facility for CFA and possibly Australia, that is a great facility. We've got Goss Bay, Tamnick and Everton Fire Station openings in November, October, November, so exciting for those communities as well. A number of 2.4Cs coming into the fleet, Oxley Flat, Bowser, Whitegate, just to name a few. So we've got the truck program rolling again, which is fantastic. Okay, so that's pretty much it for me. Again, please focus about getting your team together, getting the cobwebs out, and talking about how you're going to do business. In those pre-summer meetings, you'll have the correspondence and you'll have financials and all those things which really, at the end of the day, are important but aren't intricate to the operation of the brigade and our mission of saving lives and property. So talk about and spend some time about how you're going to go about putting a crew leader, a driver and 2 firefighters on each of our fire trucks. Good luck, and we'll talk to you again soon.